Paranormal simulations, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through webs with research eyes. Skeptics rise, fakers hide. She's got the facts, no room for pride. And the cat that's smug for lies of the spotlight every time. Whiskers twitch on her shoulder, it sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through webs with research eyes. Skeptics rise, fakers hide. She's got the facts, no room for pride. And the cat that's smug for lies of the spotlight every time. Whiskers twitch on her shoulder, it sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal.
Hello, welcome in. Hi Dawn and hi Kiwi. I don't know why Kiwi is not showing up. Oh, I think it's because it's like custom Twitch alert stuff. It doesn't like that too much on my No, I have to make my hat sit properly without it looking like, I don't know. I've got 3 ghosts coming to see me tonight. I mean, maybe I do. It's Wheel of Misfortune after all. How are me and Fredo doing? Me and Fredo are doing good. Put the ball on the right side. This is my right side. Do you mean like your right side? Yeah, Fredo is playing some Ark. Oh, you're being funny. Well, I'm being stupid and slow, so. Also, I had to change my Christmas jumper. Because you're playing with it. I was trying to get it to sit right. I had to change my Christmas jumper. I got honey on the other one. So I had to change it. So now, even though it's not on theme, we have, oh my god, Winnie the Pooh. Can we focus, please? That would be a no. There we go. Sort of. But we have Winnie the Pooh. Anyway. It's cute. Can I get in frame, please? Thank you. Okay, we are in ads, so I'll just dawdle and chat to myself, probably. I do need to... hello? Yes, thank you. I know my order was delivered. I accepted it. I need to post my links. That would help. I would like my Twitch link, please. I should have done this before I came on here. I did not. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. I did the things. I am now getting too warm. But oh well, we're sticking with it. It's Christmas jumper time. I like that the ads haven't actually told me, like the countdown.
Who? What are you, fucking owl?
Hi, Kiwi. The ads haven't told me if they're over. The pop-ups just disappeared, so now winging it. You guys will have to tell me when you're back. Hey, Fredo. You little bumble. You got no ads. Okay, that's cool. Don't know if Kiwi's got ads. But both cats are settled right now. I don't know if they will come and bother. No, okay. Well, it said the ads were happening, so. Yeah, Akari is all feet, so she's laying upside down on her basket, and all four paws are like sticking up in the air, sort of like this, in her basket. And then Bumble is curled up like a normal cat. It's getting to the point where I don't ask questions about Akari anymore. She's just a bit broken, and it's what it is. Although we got them new bowls. Well, they're not bowls, they're like small plates. Because Kari doesn't like it when her food hits the edge of her bowl. Also, they had kitten bowls, so they were too small. Because cats don't like it when their whiskers touch the sides of their bowls. So with my previous cat, Tinsel, she had a small dog bowl because it was wide enough for her to get her face in it. So that's what I was planning on doing for these two once they, you know, stopped being kittens. And that would have been fine for Umbra, but because Kari doesn't like her food touching the edge, I got small plates, and I got some really cute ones. And I would show you, but they're all dirty right now because I only got 4. And I need to do the dishes. But she's still like pushing her food around and not finishing it. And then I took her biscuit, and then she was starting to eat the biscuits. So I took her biscuits away because she should be finishing her dinner. And then she screamed at me incessantly until I gave the biscuits back. So I just whatever. I gave the biscuits back. And then she didn't eat them. She just screamed at them until she got them back, and then she went and had a nap. So that was my day. Okay, I don't know if anybody else is going to come in or not, which is fine. Should we get to wheel spinning? But I mean, how are your guys' days? What's happened? What's been going on for you in your various parts of the world? We love a wheel spin. We do love a wheel spin. For you, it's Sims. For me, it's paranormal bullshit. I don't know why I'm drinking this. This is really hot. I'm going to put it down. Okay. So, you guys know the drill by now, but if there is anybody here that's lurking that is new, we will spin the wheel. We will figure out if I've had it recently or I'm really not in the mood for their bullshit. Unless chat wants to see it, I will just respin it. And then we might pick a timestamp depending on how long the videos are. I know some of these timestamps don't work. We will convert them into times that do work. It's just the numbers are cool. We will then do like a random number generator to see which video we get, and then we'll go over to YouTube to pick said video. So, we will watch like 20-ish minutes of their footage. I'm ready for the bullshit. I'm not. Hate how it creeps. Okay. Okay. I don't mind Chris as much, Selena, but Chris isn't too bad. They have a playlist. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
So congrats, your Christmas shopping.
Yeah, cool, shush. Okay, they are like hour-long videos, so let's spin this wheel. Okay, the beginning. That was absolutely pointless. Are we... Okay, I'm pretty sure we got 5 a few times, and it just because it didn't change, I was like, are you even working? Okay. Okay, fine. What? No, I'm not doing one. I did a video. If you want to see one, I did a video on that. Can't remember how long ago, but I did. Sorry. Okay. This one.
We are ghost hunting.
Okay, my volume is really loud because I turned it up. For a friend's live stream that's always really quiet. Yeah, I kind of feel like Chris is the supportive friend in all this, and it's just a bit misinformed. I don't know. Like, Selena can sell a story. You know, we've all seen it. Okay.
At the one-of-a-kind antique mall, Canada's is 3 floors, one level getting more haunted than the next. History has shown. I heard, I don't know, it was like over here.
I hear it again. Yeah.
The battery's on it, on the...
Okay, unrelated, but I would love to go there just because of all the stuff. Like, 3 floors, that building was massive. Of all the trinkety bits I could get, I could just I don't need stuff, but all the stuff I could get.
Ground beside it. Shit! We're at one-of-a-kind antique mall, and things are about to get spooky.
It's set in a vibe. I do like the drone footage. It sounds like the music from The Shining. I've actually never seen The Shining. I am really uncultured when it comes to films. The real essence here. Oh, and naturally they're in Selena's hearse. Like, you wouldn't bring any other car to this, would you? Okay, can we... I get it. Yeah. With Selena and Chris. From like... What the fuck is this? It's a mini movie. They were obviously practicing and stuff for the film they were gonna make, which they have made now. But yeah, it's like a little mini movie, which I don't hate. I don't hate it. It's better than the paranormal crap they come out with, and I know this is part of the paranormal crap that they come out with, but like, if they were just making like for entertainment stuff like this, and it was like just like little mini movies of like spooky stories or whatever, then that would be really cute. But it's the fact that they're like, oh no, this is real. That's where my problem is.
Don't raise dragons right off the bat. For
ruined
new
it.
players, at the start of the game, don't rush to raise.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to mine and Selena's new two-part Spooky Sister series.
So after all of that, we're in Selena's house. That just kind of feels a bit anticlimactic. Like, I would have preferred the intro at the place they just did all this hype and build up for, not in Selena's attic.
We are stoked, and today we are ghost hunting at the one-of-a-kind antique mall, Canada's largest antique mall, 80,000 square feet. It's huge. It's huge. It's 3 floors, one level getting more haunted than the next, as history has shown. So we're stoked to ghost hunt this with you guys.
Dude, it was built in like the early 1900s by these 4 guys who turned it into a place where they made underwear and shirts, like a garment factory. So thousands of people have lived in and out of there. They had like 5 factories. It was the town's biggest employer at one point.
Yeah.
So like the energy in there,
It's palpable. We've shopped there on
See, they were hyping the location. Yeah, I get that, but it's like there was all this hype and everything for this location, and then we're just like in Selena's attic, and it's like, oh, and it just kind of falls really flat, and like you're trying to get me invested in it again after you'd already got me invested in it, and now I'm like, well, why do I care? Like, I barely cared in the first place. Why do I care now?
On many occasions, actually.
I say this, and they are far better at videos than I am. But, like, I couldn't produce anything currently on the level that they do.
Love a good antique, but we love antiques because it could be haunted. There's stuff in there. It's creepy as hell. Selena has so many stories about in there, and her grandma used to work there.
My grandma worked there, my husband's grandma worked there, but like once you like take this huge building full of all this history and energy, then you throw like everyone's most prized possessions in there, the things that are gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie.
Kenneth W. Harvey started Oxford Knitting Co. in 1906 and sold it in 1909 and left town, but he later returned in 1912 to start up the Ken Knit, which made ladies and children's underwear.
And business began to fall.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm sure the history is great, but I kind of really don't care right now. Oh, not her again. Is it me that was the... Don't skip. Okay, I won't skip. I don't know if it was an info. You're curious. Okay, we'll leave it. We will leave it.
Off in the 1980s. To reduce costs, they sold some plants, but unfortunately closed permanently in 1986 because they couldn't stay independent.
Now, the building is One of a Kind Antique Mall, which is Canada's largest indoor antique mall with over 80,000 square feet of fun. So the antique mall always had 2 floors open, which is really cool, and I've experienced paranormal things on both. The first one, I thought I had an experience. I'm not sure if it actually...
Mr. Not sure if he's festive or not. Benign. I don't know. That's the first Ben word I thought of. Welcome in. How you doing? Also, I think I've seen like little clips or shorts or whatever of Selena finding a haunted doll in this building. It just looks familiar. Paramore, whatever. I never thought of calling you that before. I don't know. Cool band though.
was, so I'm not gonna like chop it up. But on the second floor, I fully had a conversation with a woman who then walked into a wall. Yeah. Okay. Then they opened up the third floor, and there was a man up there. And the first 3 times I went on the third floor, I saw him every single time.
Was it just a hobo?
No, it fully. I asked. I'm like, that guy's here a lot. And they're like, what guy? And I looked at right where he was standing because he was 4 feet behind me, and he was gone. So he didn't exist.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Take the Kenny Biddle test and then I might listen to you.
I've been in there. It's creepy as hell, just to begin with, let alone the fact that there are actually ghosts in there. But I'm excited to get scared again.
I want to...
She's another fake medium, isn't she? Oh, yes, she is. She is a medium. I'm not sure why she decided to sing that part. For the vibes, Ben. For the vibes. But, yes, Selena is a medium. But she also gets help and reading from another medium to confirm things. And has also reached out to Lorraine Warren to get her blessing. Lots of air quotes going on right now. Because she said this before her baby was born. I don't know if she's like changed her mind and got other priorities right now. But she and her husband want to be the new Ed and Lorraine Warren. So. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you for the subscribble. As you know, I just remember her from doing her silly sleepwalking things. And the sleepwalking videos she has come out and admitted were self-induced. If she took maybe Benadryl, I don't know, something to that effect, and ate copious amounts of cheese, and I think it's chocolate as well, they weren't fake, but they weren't organic. So she knew if she ate, I think it was cheese, chocolate, and took a certain medication, that they were more likely to happen. Or they were almost guaranteed to happen. So she would do that on purpose to get the content. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But that's how she got famous. So get it, I guess. On earlier, so I crashed out after work. I do not blame you. I've also had a nap today. I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Could not go back to sleep. Got up and did some work. Well, tried to do some work, which involved me going round and round and round and round and round in circles for about 4 hours. And then gave up. And then sorted out the shopping delivery, repacked my fridge, my water dispenser. My freezer is rammed, my fridge is full, and my water dispenser is now chilling on the side because there's no room in the fridge. And I had something to eat, and then I went and had a nap. And then I cooked dinner with Fredo's help, and now we're doing this. Selena and Chris. She was more famous for the dad-ish jokes before the sleepwalking. Yeah, and like, I find some of her jokes funny, but she just aggravates me as a person because of all the harm she does. That it's just like, no, go away. Did you guys know that she's been caught lying about I don't want to misrepresent it. There was a tragedy in her hometown with a little girl called, I think her name is Tori. And she was, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube. She was unalived. And Selena was on the stand and said all this stuff. And then in the retelling of it on YouTube, naturally the story's completely changed. And she had far more involvement with the dude that did it than she ever said under oath. So, the Side Eye Guy's got a good video on that. Let's see if I can find it. Another side quest commences. Ah, I have not. I did not reset it. It's the first one. But yes. This one. Exposing Selena Spooky Boo's fake psychic medium visions of Tori for attention. And then also this one. Court transcript exposes and debunks Selena Spooky Boo's stalker story. Do I get the rest? The truth revealed. Hey Beardo, welcome in. And hey Mrs. Geek, how are you? I haven't spoken to you two in forever. Reset it. Okay, I will reset it. Where am I going? I don't know. Counters. Why am I blind? Side quest. Edit. Current value 1. Save. There we go, Kiwi, just for you. So yes, these were 2 really good videos on the whole Selena faking bullshit for attention because that's who she is as a person. Hey, Pebble Rain, thank you for the luck. I am too hot in this jumper. Guys, I don't want to take Christmas jumper off because it's Christmas, but I'm really hot. Hope you're well. I've been so absent everywhere last year. I've been really absent from everything too. Take it off, no. Oh right, no, I have chat on screen. It's fine. You guys can see each other. We got the hat. It's fine. Okay. I've been really absent, and I don't seem to be in the server anymore. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe it was a purge I don't remember doing, but yeah, and I can't find the server. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back.
She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulations, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Normal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut sharp, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through.
Okay, I'm back. I have to sort my bubble out now. Your server invites are on timers. I'm gonna have to catch you live then. That I'm trying to do anyway. I just suck at turning up for people's live streams. That is a rocking song. It is. Yes, I won't overheat. And yes, I multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. Not thrilled with all the stuff that's been happening on Twitch at the moment. But it's a means to an end. For right now, at least. Unfortunately, I get most of my viewers from Twitch. And nobody ever shows up on YouTube. But okay, I guess we will. I didn't full screen this at all, did I? Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Know what's connected to things. Like, is it gonna be a baseball and it has a demon in it? Because that's funny.
We love that.
A creepy doll
With a demon in it? We'll find out. Let's go.
Selena pisses me off so much. A baseball with a demon in it. Okay. Twitch was so good a while ago. I can't stand Selena either. It's only by chance I caught this on YouTube. Brain, can I... My brain just went... I was like, Yay, dissociation. Yay, are you trying to say aesthetic, Kiwi? Well, I'm glad you did manage to catch it. Not even close, my love. Not even close. Yeah, I'm glad you did manage to catch it. YouTube has been absolutely horrific at giving people notifications for literally anything that I do, but especially the live streams. So that's been great. Yeah, I really... I think we spent more time watching ads than we have actually learning anything about this video.
Smells like ghosts.
Smells like spirits.
Smells a little musty. I like that. Hello!
Bailey, how are you?
Great, great. How are you?
Good, how are you? First, Selena, you already know Selena.
It's not aesthetic either. That's also not how you spell it. Yeah, Rainbow got it right. It's aesthetic. It's Sunday, okay? Not for us, it's not. It's Saturday. I do watch your vids. I don't comment much because I tend to attract trouble. I do like to watch, though. Yeah, I can imagine, you know, being the wife of the bully and all that. Not that he is. But I'm glad that you enjoy my videos. Catch up. You slow down. You don't have to be rushing into tomorrow all the time, Kiwi.
You know me.
Yeah, so I'm Bailey.
mascot of one-of-a-kind
That was
antique mall in Woodstock. We have 3
ominous.
floors, 600 dealers, tons of antiques. The building may be haunted and some
I'll put this as nicely as I can. I really struggle to watch Selena. Oh, wait, I'll bully you. Bully me then. Do it. It might get me some attention in the algorithm. I have no idea what time of day it is. I've just woken up from a 5-hour nap. It is like 20 to 9 on Saturday. Rainbow. There you go. Yeah, I struggle to watch Selena as well, but Kiwi told me to not skip it, so I guess we're not skipping it. Oh, those little cute little bird houses. Adorable.
of the items as well. So I'm excited to find out.
That's awesome. And we're the first ones that have actually are ghost hunting here, right?
Only.
Okay. Oh, you wanted to watch the history. Okay. Well, can we... I hate her more than I hate Selena, I think. Which is impressive. Oh, she pisses me off.
She knew that we had questions. We needed answers.
Yeah. Tell us what you have experienced before this, and maybe.
Just make a beardo is a bully and hates women thumbnail instant views. I'm just gonna like shove that on like all my videos and just, regardless of what it's about. No, I'm not. I did do like a complete, ow, I just hit my hand on my desk. I did do a complete timeline of the whole Spectral Ghost Club thing. I think I got everything. But because I'm always so late to the drama, regardless of what it is, I don't know where you guys get your information from and how you're like on it all the time, because I find out everything from you. So I'm always chronically late. That I'm just like, I'm just gonna let everybody else do the right now videos. Put it on your Sims videos too, for good measure. What, the Sims videos that I stopped making because you told me to stop making them and to focus on the paranormal stuff. Those Sims videos. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna let everybody else cover like the on the ground stuff, and then once it's all over, I'll do like a whole timeline video. I'm currently resource gathering for the Conjuring house, and I was like, I better start doing that like now. Because it's getting messier and messier by the day, and eventually it's gonna be really difficult to figure stuff out. Call me Chris. Wait, hold on. No. I've watched her non-paranormal stuff. She's far smarter than this crap. I did watch your Ghost Club I watched most of your stuff. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that you guys watched my stuff, to be honest. I get not commenting though because of the community. Well, not like the larger community being what it is. I do like Call Me Chris's true crime. I watch that quite a lot. The Conjuring House, you're better off waiting. Too much false information out there. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get it from like the Providence Journal articles and stuff like that. Or there's another one, W something. It's a news outlet. But I was like waiting. I think it was the entire like the 16th. I think we were supposed to get the court hearing outcome, and there was just nothing, and I was like refreshing, like, where is it? And then I found out through something else that it's been adjourned to January 5th, I think. We took a step back from commenting because everyone I support gets shit, which is so sad. It shouldn't be like that. We just don't comment much anywhere, not to bring people into drama. It's disgusting that people can't separate things. yeah, it just, you're allowed to be a figure and have people that you support, and you're allowed friends. It's ridiculous. It's got to where it is.
Maybe during this, and yeah, let us know. Because you had a booth.
Yes, I've had a booth here before, so I've been here a few times. I've had some weird experiences. I actually swear that I've had my hair pulled here. That was upstairs in the area that's got like all the glass and stuff in it.
Second or third floor?
I think it's second.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's mostly like colored glass and stuff in there.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then
so uneasy.
I also extra like channeled.
I swear she's wearing the exact same outfit as she did in the Selena video she did at Selena's house. I mean, I say that like I don't wear the variation of exactly the same thing all the time, but I don't know. It's just something I noticed it, and I don't have filter on when I do live streams. It's just stuff comes out of my mouth. We silently say that was a good vid. Thank you. It is, but we care about you all, so we have to be in the background supporting most channels now. Yeah, and that's a real shame that it is, that it, you know, it has to be like that. But I guess it's also good that that you're okay with that, and like it is what it is. I guess. I don't know. I'm just talking out my arse now. Ow! Okay, I am a hazard. That's like the third time I've hit the desk. I'm gonna hold my cup. I'm gonna get into trouble if I'm holding my cup.
Another thing too, there was, for some reason, this lady came through, and I feel like she used to work here back when it was like some kind of a factory. For some reason I keep being drawn to like feet. Feet are super important to her, or she was working on shoes or something that's kind of what I feel like. But I feel like she got into a workplace accident of, like, that's what we would call it nowadays, but something happened in that way, and I think she died while she was working, or died because of work kind of thing. And for some reason it's,
well, surely there would be a record of that. I am a hazard. I am a hazard. My dad calls me an accident waiting to happen. Where is this place? I don't remember. Or maybe she had feet. Maybe she did have feet. Now when we're talking out your ass, it's been my job for 3 years. I'm trying to make it my job. I am trying. Unless magical employer comes along that's like, here, as long as you work 40 hours a week, I don't care if you do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna send you bubble wrap for your arms. Thank you. Just like boxing gloves or something, so I'm not like smacking my hands on the desk all the time. Largest antique mall in Canada. This one. One of a kind antique mall. Okay. So this one. Beth, I guess. That's probably going to come up with all sorts of shit because people probably do. Yeah. Antique sale. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. My dad just says I was an accident. Oh. My cousin came out with that. It was I think it was my youngest cousin. We're just all playing like Burnout 2 on the PlayStation, being kids, and we accidentally we started the level by accident. So we were just trying to like miss everything and get through it, and to like so we could go do whatever we were trying to do, and we accidentally hit absolutely everything and got a high score, and then we're like, oh, that was an accident. And then my little cousin just goes, I was an accident. We're just like, what the fuck? Okay. Unfortunately, I was planned. I should not have been. I hate when they say there's been a death or something and they never show proof of it. Same. If I had huge amounts of money, I'd hire you to be my head paranormal consultant. Oh, bless. I know, Ben. If you had money, you would help. You're adorable. Battery? I don't know. Yeah, I don't care about the AIOBV. Yes, we are debunking ghost videos. I am sidetracked and trying to fact check her bullshit, probably bullshit claim. It's not working out for me. Canada death in country. Heck yeah, we debunking. Yes, we are. Yes, another side quest. Suicide, no. Word not us on YouTube, oh well. What about haunted? Because surely if it was haunted, it would... Is there not even... There isn't, other than their video, there isn't even, like, a Facebook post about it. I put on Nuke's top 5 all the time. And be debunking that stuff. Oh, Nukes is something else. Uh-oh, we're out of cat food. Rainbow, that is a clinical emergency. I don't know why it's clinical. It is now. You have 3 cats. You need cat food. General rule of thumb, if you can't find it, it's bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, even, like, I could understand this place having some, like, haunted claims or whatever. But there's nothing. There's not even, like, a random Facebook post from somebody being like, oh, this weird thing happened. Do you think if it was as haunted as they're rabbiting on about, mainly Selena, you would think there would be something more than just their video on it?
Like, she feels like trapped here, like something's going on with that, because it's direct to the energy of the property, because I can sense a lot of stuff here because of all the stuff.
Of course, yeah, there's so much stuff. Everyone's favorite, like, you know, heirlooms, things that were passed down through family, like, a lot of the time they end up in places like this.
But
and I could get on board with stuff holding, like, memory or energy or something, but that is not the same thing as a ghost. Like, if we're talking about, like, the quintessential, atypical Hollywood ghost of, like, dead person, just like as I am now, but dead, and nobody can see me, that is, they're not the same thing. Oh, this pisses me off. Ow. Oh. Selena, wait. I swear Selena would claim every place she goes is haunted. She does. Selena pretended to sleepwalk for years for comedy. She's not a genuine investigator. It's all a show. Yeah, I remember her, I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth, but if we're taking what she said to be true, which is a big ask, she was self-inducing the sleepwalking with, I think it was cheese, chocolate, and medication like Benadryl. And mixing those 3 things would induce the sleepwalking. From what she said. I mean, she could just straight up and been faking it, but... Selena, call me Chris. have moved to have a move. Oh my god, Selena and called me Chris. Have a move. Eden something. I watched a few minutes. They acted the same, and acted is the important word. Yeah. I haven't seen that actually. Mrs. Geek gathered the bubble wrap. I do. I need bubble wrap. I just need help at this point.
This particular spirit, she just jumped out on me. Like, as soon as I channeled the building, it was the first thing that she popped up, and then I kind of talked to her for a few minutes, and then I went through some other spots. I would say the third floor, I think it's the one that has the majority of the wood on it, like the live edge wood and stuff. That's a really active floor as well.
Okay, because that's what Bailey was saying too.
Yeah, okay, I'm bored. You're full of shit. No, she giggled through half of her sleepwalking vid. She was totally awake. Okay, that's fair. I haven't watched that many of them. I just remember her coming out with a I self-induced / faked them video. Oh, there's a big bloop over here.
Reach your impossible. Lenovo Legion.
That costume would be so itchy. Yes. There is a short of Selena here. And she's pretending that one of the dolls is like shit talking her, and then she's like picks it up and buys it, and somebody needs paranormal therapy or whatever she said. I was like, okay. Whatever you need to do to get attention, I guess.
You guys thought it was going off! That's how close you have to be, though. It did go off for a brief second. Are you mad? Oh, that wasn't me. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. I said, are you?
Guys, it's so haunted a cat ball went off. You know, not that they're designed and break to do that all the time. So haunted. I hate these fake mediums, especially the ones that scam people out of tons of money. Same. Yep. So my family was destroyed by one of those. So yeah, after my nan died, me and my granddad were very, very close. And he married a horrific woman who basically took him away, and I think they were quite... I know he was definitely trauma bonded to her. I don't... Shouting isn't always funny. Trust me, I know. Shouting is not always funny, no. He was quite trauma bonded to her. I don't know about the other way around. I was like 13. But one of the last things he ever said to me before he ran away with her, essentially, was that to not trust mediums because they're all full of shit, essentially. And to basically be very careful. Because they will just take your money and lie to you. And like, cool. You didn't know this. Oh, Ben missing Paralaw. Yeah, no, my nan died when I was like 7. I'm not sure when my granddad remarried. But I think I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because there's like a lot of unhealthy relationship dynamic there. But yeah, one of the last things he ever said to me was to, you need all the parallel. Can't trust me, Mrs. Geek. I'm an XXL and she's a small. What does that have to do with anything? I feel like I'm missing something. You need to write a paramemoir. I could. I have thought about it, but I don't know at what point it's a memoir or it's just me trauma dumping in a diary that I publish. You know, I've had a life. So I wouldn't know how to navigate that. Oh, mediums. Oh, I'm slow. Well, theoretically, I can trust you because you're not a medium. I'm a medium. Guys, don't trust me. Oh, my tea's cold. Oh well. Trust gone. Done. Lol, bye Kiwi. Oh, does that mean I don't have to tour your shell now? You're a medium too, Thorn. Are they actually doing anything here? Are they just dicking about with dogs? Why was this an interesting spot? Your tea always be cold. Yes, it does. Well, to be fair, it's because this mug is cheap. Because I wanted Christmas mug. And the really cheap mugs never have good heat retention. And also, it's always really, 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 really hot. So then I put it down. And then I sort of forget about it. And then by the time I picked it up again, it's cold. So I love the way you just know that, Kiwi. I don't think I've ever really talked to you about my tea. And you just know that. Normally Fredo giving me a hard time for my tea. Like, I'll just like come shuffling into the kitchen. I thought Beardo said calm down, different word that's similar to Dido. Same, to be honest. I misread it. I stuck an L in there. Which is probably not the best way to phrase that, I'm gonna be honest. I have. Oh, have I? Buy a Temu heat mug, then nuclear for hours. Really. But I like the fancy mugs. Yeah, the other day. Oh, if you say so. We have another bag of cat food. Crisis averted. Good, good. You're not going to get eaten in your sleep. I use those for candles. I don't have to go back outside. Good. Going outside is ew right now. Oh, also, Rainbow, you subbed. I forgot. I need time for girl dinner. What's for girl dinner tonight? I need to add wax to the candle. So the subs over on Twitch, I'm just going to take it over a bit. I don't know how much exactly, just whatever. Tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Is this an age thing? It could be. But yes, for those of you that don't know, over on Twitch, every time I get a sub, and I guess we'll do it for like YouTube members when I eventually get there, is we add wax to my little jar. And then once we have enough wax to make a candle, we are going to make a candle. And then it will be stream candle. Because I got this stuff a year ago now. And because I want to make candles, and I have done absolutely nothing with it. Part of that is because I don't have a jug to melt the wax in currently. But the other part of it is I have zero energy. And I thought this would be a good incentive to get me to do it. Potato pops and Dairy Lee Dunkers. Rainbow! Eating in sleep. Well, Rainbow is snacky, but still. Yes, Beardo, we are mid-40s. Dido is another one-hit wonder. It's a good song, though. If it's the one that I'm thinking of. I used to make wax melts with my mum. Oh, that's really cool. Brain ate dinner without me, and I had to find non-Christmas food that isn't a meal for two. Oh, bless you. I mean, you just went out. You could have got something. I had Mongolian beef that I really didn't want to make, but we had defrosted the beef, so I kind of had to. Fredo did help though. Because yeah, I have to be very careful about the energy that I use so that I can do live streams. My kitchen is now a mess, and I'm just pretending I don't see it. This midlife crisis shit sucks. I can imagine. I can imagine. Can't even go out and get a sports car anymore. Like, what is this? It doesn't get any better. I'm mid-50s. I'm nearly 30. I will be 30 in February. Came straight home after work and been asleep since, so I will take it. Yes, your last few days as a Christmas elf. I had real lunch at work. That's good. I know they feed you. What did you have at lunch? Yeah, that works. Vinny! Hi! Welcome in! We had giant Yorkshire pudding Christmas dinner from the market. It was epic, but we are hungry. I saw that on your Facebook. That looked amazing. Did you find a gingerbread house? I don't think you're asking me that. There are 3 Oh, fox! I love foxes. We play a game called Lake sometimes. And it's basically just like a cozy mail delivery game. But there's a fox that like stands right on the edge of the road, and it always like tries to run out in front of me. Oh! Did it not play for you guys? It played for me. Hang on, let me test. You heard it. You heard the sound alert. No, Vinny, it sounds like a you problem.
Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river.
Yeah, no, it played on the audio bar. Oh, no, come back. There we go. Are you sure you don't have us muted? Ooh, I had Thai chicken with vegetables and rice. I don't know why I read that backwards, but I did. And a brownie. Oh, that sounds good. But for lunch, I had leftover stew and mashed potatoes. Yeah, like even the YouTube people's here at Vinny, so I don't know why it's being weird for you. Yes, maybe. It's Trevor. Trevor's abandoned us and has gone over to Vinny. That stew looked good. That stew was good. My V-Para is being worked on, and we're gonna have like a little thing, and we've got Trevor, who's, you know, our resident ghost, who we blame tech issues and stuff on, and then we also have it interchangeable with Queen Elizabeth II because you guys are unhinged, and that is entirely your fault. We watched Half Paranormal's Spirit Box with Queen Elizabeth II a couple of live streams ago, and then we just like immediately ended up with a Queen Lizzie emote. So I don't know. Vinny's Twitch haunted, confirmed. Yes. I still don't know why this scene's so interesting.
And then it started going off.
Okay, so this one's mad, probably because I just touched it.
How much is it? $45.
It's on sale.
Do you think you're worth more than $45? Do you think you're worth less? Okay. I said, are you mad? Okay, if you're mad, can you make something go off?
Oh, wait.
If you wish we were having a tea party.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
It feels like a tea party.
It does. It just naturally feels like a tea party. Do you guys want to spill the tea?
On the ghosts of the place. Drama.
What am I
Spill
looking
the
at?
tea.
Feels like a tea party.
It does. It just naturally feels like a tea party.
Ow.
Do you guys want to spill the tea?
On the ghosts of the place. Drama. Are you mad you're inside of a doll?
Gonna be real, I didn't see it. Oh my god, the one where they claimed Lizzie was here, like, no haters, goodbyes only, peace out, fam. Exactly, it was ridiculous. Although, I will be real, the urge to watch that Epstein video is, like, up here, and I know that if I watch it, it's gonna trigger me. It's gonna fuck me up. And I'm gonna get really fucking mad about it. But I also kind of feel like I'm the right person, or at least one of the right people, given my CSA history, to speak out on something like that. And I couldn't do it as like, let's watch it together, because I don't think I'm going to be able to keep my shit together with it. I mean, I don't think he's going to say anything bad. I think it's going to be all love and light bullshit, which makes it worse, in my opinion. But I think maybe I could watch it, or maybe watch a few like it. I'm sure other people have done it as well. And then to like build a video around the exploitation of something like that. I don't know how I would do it exactly, but I had been thinking about it. As Rainbow jumps in my DMs like, no, don't do it. Because I'm the one that's going to have to pick you up off of the floor when you get upset.
Why isn't it happening?
I don't know.
Alright, Dels, quit farting around. What's going on here?
Yeah, right.
Get some footage, okay?
There's a cookie jar right here. Do you want me to check if there's cookies inside? Did you move that? Because she just moved.
No, I didn't move my foot.
So
Bitch self-care. No, I don't think she moved.
Do you want me to check if there's cookies inside? Did you move that? Because she just moved.
No, I didn't move my foot.
so question then. Is anybody's foot right there?
No.
Okay. I would like to go back and look at footage.
Why?
Do you guys want to spill the tea?
Oh, that tiny... I just saw that tiny thing move.
To go back and look at footage.
Why?
Do you guys want to spill the tea?
On the ghosts of the place. Drama.
On the ghosts of the place.
Oh.
We're gonna move on, so if I...
My ghost spirit would move for cookies. Same, to be honest. Depends which ones, though. Oh my god, that. Yes, the dress just sort of went... Just a little bit. It's not like physics is a thing, especially if they've been like ruffling the dress and sitting them down. It's not like fabric settles, you know? It would never be something as boring as physics. Okay, honestly, I don't want to do Selena anymore. I'm bored. You just went round the same side of the... No. Stupid wheel. This is why you guys get me to shuffle it, because otherwise I get really fussy. So close. Oh, really? Oh. For those of you that weren't here, don't remember, whatever, this was the, oh, because, what did I say? I don't remember. It was something along the lines of, oh, it couldn't be an owl because you're in the forest. That one. No. Haunted finders. If I die and become a ghost, I'm be haunting a bakery or something. 8. Okay. Cool. Are you going to be haunting like Tim Hortons or something? Because then you get like, I'm assuming they do baked goods because they're like a coffee shop, and then you also get like coffee. And I know you like that coffee. So if you die, I'm going to straight up hit your local one. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't. Why am I counting? There's no members videos here. I'm not that thick.
High IQ people with ADHD are the most dopamine addicted, and here's why they're highly intelligent. Always told they had.
Hello and welcome.
My targeted ads are something else, I swear. Oh, this is only a 20-minute video. Cool. Where are they? No ad, no. Yes, donuts are nice coffee for eternity. Am I gonna lose brain cells watching this? Thorn, if it is on this wheel, you are gonna lose brain cells. That's how the wheel works. That's why it's called the Wheel of Misfortune, which I completely ripped off of Fable, but they went broke. So sue me. I don't care.
To a brand new ghost talk video. So I've had a lot of comments.
I didn't check where they were. I got distracted by Thorn's question. An old church graveyard. That is so nondescript. This medieval church. Which medieval church? Joke's on you, I have no brain cells. So anyway, yeah, basically, it could be absolutely anywhere. It's a church, and an old one because it's over 800 years old, but that's like every single church in the UK. Could be any of them.
A lot of people watched the last video when we was at St Mary's, and basically on these videos, if you're new here, we go to some amazing, historic and supposed haunted locations, and we ask some of the biggest questions about the afterlife to the spirits, and we'll see what responses we get. Today I'm going to be using Spirit Box and
Yay!
the DR60 recorder. See what response.
No. No. Absolutely not. Yay! Sarcasm. Spirit Box is bad. The DR60 is worse. And I have just recorded and done a video on the history of EVP, which is entirely Ben's fault because he got me talking about it, and then I was like, oh yeah, that'll make a good video. And it's complete crap. Like, what I'm saying is good, but I realised while I was editing it that I barely looked at the camera, and I'm like, dude, why? And I don't have the energy to sit there and re-record it and re-edit it, so it's just going up as it is, and I guess people can just deal with the fact that I'm terrible at eye contact. Oh, I influenced the power video, or Benfluenced. You Benfluenced me. Hey, Parrot. Yeah, Skewy. Eye contact, please. No. No. Yeah, the DR60 was a little sound recorder that was by Panasonic, I want to say. And it has auto detection on it. So basically, you put it down and it will only start recording when something is said. Unfortunately, this thing is so sensitive to everything that it overreacts like crazy. Does it stand for dodgy rubbish? It does indeed stand for dodgy rubbish. And it even picks up its own internal mechanisms, which I believe I learnt from Beardo. Or the Ouija brothers who learnt it from Beardo. Either way, it came from Beardo, who probably learnt it from Kenny Biddle, because that's how the chain of progression seems to work. I can't wait for him to commune with John, son of John, the turnip farmer who died at 43 of dysentery. But basically, the DR60 does not work. Putting it bluntly.
As we get now, I've had hundreds of comments after the last video, and some of the main things that people are asking is about loved ones. So I'm going to focus the questions today specifically around our loved ones and see what responses we get.
So your viewers are asking you questions about their loved ones. So he's gone to a random ass graveyard to ask questions about his viewers' loved ones. Huh. Okay.
Now today I've come to this amazing place, which is
an advert. 6. Ow.
St. James Church.
Why couldn't you put that in the description? Would that have been so hard? None of these ghost apps and gadgets work. No, none of them do.
Now I've only been here once, and
right, Kiwi, because you're always taking the piss out of me for this. Hang on.
Church.
Put the camera back.
Now I've only been here.
This is what I do in my graveyards in The Sims. Is along a fence line or along a wall, there will just be a line of fucking graves like this. And you always take the piss out of me for it. This is why. Because of course, John. Better late than never. Dan, welcome in. Yes. Because of course, John, son of John, the turnip farmer, knows all about Marjorie, born in 1936. Exactly. John, son of John, the turnip farmer, knows everything.
Once, and I had some incredible spirit communication.
Of course you did.
The last time I came here was 2024, towards the end of the year, and yeah, some of the communication I got here was absolutely incredible. So I thought I'll head here today and we'll see what sort of responses we get here. Have a little walk around, do a couple of EVP sessions.
Okay, can you get on with it?
A couple of spirit box, good communication around these.
Okay, he starts doing something here.
Do they hear us? When we think of or speak to our...
The best quality spirit box, as always. To be honest, this sounds crapper than normal. Normally it's like... And this is struggling. Girl dinner acquired and now on the PC. Hi YouTube. Understood nothing. So, enjoy your girl dinner.
Our loved ones, do they hear us? I said something.
Back didn't say that though.
Do they hear us talk to them? They do. Did you hear that? They do. Fantastic.
I did not hear that.
When we think and speak to them, do they come to us? Does it draw?
Because we're not picking up the radio right now, and we're not, you know, hearing snippets of songs and talk shows and all the rest of it. Or just clearly hearing random parts of songs. Exactly. This just sounds like me trying to tune a portable radio back in 1998. See, great minds. Yes, it's just, also human brains are designed. Designed might be the wrong word, but they are incredible of making, because we're pattern seekers. We are incredible at making something out of nothing, and some of us do that more than others. Like me, I'm dramatic as shit. So somebody not talking to me for a week means that they absolutely hate me, because I like to make things out of nothing. But it also means that especially with white noise, we will auditory pareidolia. Para always tells me your Sims house, my Sims houses have faces. That's because they do. Like your fucking mushroom house has like a big face on it. Because it's pareidolia. Yeah, just like we see faces everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, has eyes. And it's like cars with and some cars look happy and some cars look grumpy and some cars look sad because of how their lights and their like bumpers are designed. But yeah, auditory pareidolia is also a thing, and especially with white noise, we will like force and form patterns out of the white noise. I heard that one sink in The Sims has a... Which sink has a scary clown face? I have no idea which sink you're on about. The cheapest kitchen bathroom sink. Not freestanding. Yeah, I kind of see it. You know, something I have not done, and it is probably too late now, but oh well. I need to figure out how to do the auto stuff for YouTube now that people are starting to come in on YouTube, but that is a Trevor problem. But yeah, I just wanted to go pin that over there, just in case anybody wants it. I know, like, the QR code is like right on screen, but still.
Draw them towards us. Yeah. When our loved ones are close, what sort of signs should we look out for? Can you tell me? If there are specific things that you do to show your loved ones that you're near...
Can we stop spinning the camera?
Can you tell me what those are? Try and tell me.
He's really pushing the sleep
Who's
thing.
here with me now? Can I
Son
ask?
of John, son of John. David.
David? Hi, David. Does that just say morning?
Oh, because there's like not a, I don't know, a David Smith that's the host of the morning show. or something. Or like a caller called David that's calling into a radio show. Oh, this hat is so itchy. Determined to wear it because it's festive. Also funny how all of the ghosts commune with speak modern English. Exactly, and I say this in my videos as well. Where is my Shakespearean ghost? Where is my where art thou ghost? Where is my... It's also regional. Because, like, where's my Scottish ghost in London? Where's my Scouse ghost? Where's my Welsh ghost in, like, Manchester? Well, Manchester's not actually that far away from Wales. But you know what I mean? Like, where's my Italian ghost? That's true. This dude is Paranormal World's version of that weird black stuff that gathers in the bottom of the air fryer. That's true, Rainbow. Even ghosts from the 1800s speak modern English. Yeah. Middle English, also in medieval and earlier. Yeah, but like, even if we're just purely looking at modern language, there's no regional dialect. And, you know, we speak vastly differently, even like an hour up the road. But there's none of that. And then, you know, you can take into the fact that there's no foreign ghosts. There's no, you never hear a Welsh ghost. Or you never get like Old English, Middle English, Latin. None of that. None of it. Sorry, us Northerners don't get to be ghosts. Only RP ghosts can ascend. Well, Beardo's Welsh, so maybe, you know, not that I'm wishing anything on Beardo, definitely not. But once he's passed over, he's just gonna, like, be on us, on the spirit boxes and everything. He's gonna be like, we were wrong or whatever. Like, well, a lot of us are believers, but, you know, like, ghosts are real. And just, like, being all Welsh on our spirit boxes. Why don't you ever hear a ghost that says, no, speak English? Exactly. There's no variety to these spirit boxes. It's always regional to wherever they are, because it's almost as if it's the local radio.
It is morning. Morning. David, did you have a connection to this church? No. Were you buried here, David? Are you still there?
That's a different voice.
Can you just let me know, please, if you are buried here in this church? Grave. Do you want me to try and find your grave?
Oh yeah, because there's not going to be a random grave with the name David in there. David's not a common name at all. No connection to the church, but buried here. Okay, sure, Jan.
So we can talk some more? That was crazy. That was like very direct communication.
That did not say find the grave.
I'm just going to have a quick scan of these just to see if there is a David by any chance.
There will be a David. It is a very common name and it always has been. I mean, I'm not sure about now, to be fair. But, like, historically, it's been a very common name because it's a biblical name. If there's a David by any chance. I met a John today who was 6. Oh, I love that. Was he excited to see Santa? And is he getting ready to cash his pension? He was very excited. Oh, so cute. I love it when the kids get excited.
That was a
I've also met several Stanleys who are under 7. Is Stanley coming back? Question.
really good little conversation.
Okay,
Am I close to your grave?
well, you're not going to find the grave in the church, are you?
Am I close?
He's not looking very hard, is he? Okay, whatever, I'm bored.
The spaceship wreck looks like it could make a decent shelter.
Stan is back.
I had to put a lot of effort.
I've looked at a word search better than that. He's just like, he's man looking. It's just like, yeah, it didn't jump out and bite me on the nose, so I guess it's not here.
Be interesting.
Oh,
to see
he was
what sort of
recording.
responses we get, if we get any at all.
Yeah, this is the quality of the DR60.
We get, if we get any at all.
The question I'd like to ask, especially with being in this type of location, is do angels often help us throughout our life?
I'm sorry, but that static crackle was not yes, they do. Why do I do this? Why do I find this fun?
There was something on that. If there is anything, I would have enhanced as well.
You
Let's take a
enhanced
walk
static.
Down there.
I didn't make out a single word because there wasn't
There's
any
something
words.
about being in these old medieval churches that, I don't know, just calms you. It's weird. It's
I can
almost like
agree
they
with
have
that.
this calming atmosphere.
They do. Like, I'm not Christian, but I still feel that sort of like, I don't know. It's like being around that history. It's just has a vibe to it. Like, probably never gonna happen, but I'd love to like buy an old church and like renovate it into a house. Like keep the accents, like that lovely beam ceiling, for example, keep that. Keep the windows. You know, keep any of like the historical fixtures, but just make it livable. I love stained glass as well. Yes. Churches are very pretty and architecture feels more calming compared to modern buildings. Yeah. I would not like to go back to the Victorian times because of a whole host of issues like dying to a common cold, just absolutely no rights, you know, and all the whole host of other issues, right? But the architecture and the dresses were on point. Like, give me a corset and a big floofy dress and I am happy. And give me a society where even the drain pipes were pretty. Like, everything is like sleek and modern and as limited, as cost effective as possible and boring. And I want engraved drain pipes and I want Art Nouveau. I want I want my house and I want my art theatre. I don't know. I want my shops to look like they were crafted by elves. Just the lampposts with like all the wrought iron designs on them and everything. Why did everything have to can't become so cheap and tacky and boring? Because capitalism. Yeah, I know, but like, no. No.
And a lot of the times when you just sit in them, because they're so quiet and peaceful, it really gives you a time to reflect, to think. Nice atmosphere.
Yes, it does.
It's really, really
there we go.
Peaceful. Are you okay with me being in the church, asking these questions? Obviously, in life, you probably wouldn't believe in...
He rustled his coat. That's going to come up as a spirit communication.
this type of thing that I'm doing now. Has that changed since you've passed over?
Does the church know he's doing this? Because it's not very Christian. Oh, you don't let something like boundaries get in the way of a good YouTube video, Ben.
This crashed starship looks perfect for a shelter.
I don't care.
The control rooms weigh more damage than I expected.
Is there a priest here that still visits, that had a lot of memories here?
Look at his face. I just want to get to the listening part, to be honest. Some poor old lady in the back just trying to do her daily prayers, and this Muppet is walking around with a spirit box. Technically, this is a DR60, but yes. Can we get to the listening part?
Pin drop. It's so quiet. I don't think I've ever been in a church that's this quiet. And I've been in a lot over the years.
Well, it's a very small church, to be fair.
I'm going to give this a little playback.
Are you okay with me being in the church? Asking you questions.
I can barely make out what he's saying, let alone what other bollocks is going to come out of this.
Obviously, in life, you probably wouldn't believe in this type of thing that I'm doing now. Has that changed since you passed over?
It has.
Is there a priest here that still visits, that had a lot of memories here?
Yeah, me. Really. Sounds like he's underwater. Can't make out anything, but obviously it's a ghost talking. Obviously, Thorn. Obviously. That reminds me of another video where Parrot describes someone as some pillar. Come on! Don't be one if you don't want to be called one. Is it bad? I want to go disturb the girls. They are not causing enough chaos, they are napping. And this is a crime.
Ooh, that was a response at the end as well. Yeah, me. He says, yeah, me.
Because a priest would have said it, yeah, me. Why do I do this? There are just some things that happen in these videos that make me question. He's so boring. He is. He did another one. Okay, I get it.
Let's give this a little listen.
Thank you.
Before I go, is there any message that you would like to pass on to the living from the afterlife? If so, I'll give you 20, 30 seconds to come and answer me on the air.
I think it sounds like static. But what a way to comment bait. Did it work? 297 comments, it worked. These responses blew me. Oh, that's him. I don't care about him. Yeah. I can't see anything about what that could have said. Oh, the last EVP, I just want you to believe. And then another one saying, the last EVP in the church, it sounded like Get Out, Vince Preston. Okay, if you say so. Hey, Purple Rain. How you doing? You haven't really missed anything, to be quite honest. Some ignorant people will scoff at this, but there is... OBS don't. OBS, Trevor, behave. Okay, I think it's good. Sorry about that. Some ignorant people will scoff at this, but there is something after a physical departure. No, you did not bring the bad energy. No. Bad. Okay, there's nothing interesting there. I'm bored now. Right. I'm happy to spin the wheel again, but I thought I would throw it out there to you guys. Is there any one you specifically want to check out? Is there anything you specifically want to do, look at, whatever? But as I said, I am quite happy to respin the wheel. I don't mind, I just don't want more of him. That is fair. Okay. Okay. I've heard of Moxley. Never seen his stuff. So this is going to be a first for some of us. Five. Oh, but I kind of want to do the camping one. Okay, we're doing the camping one.
Hi, I'm Tom Sellers, 2 Michelin star chef here at Restaurant Story.
Care, Tom,
These are the pans
honest.
that I love to cook in at home.
I want to go do an overnight solo wild camp in a forest that not many people dare to go.
Be wary of her.
Is there something demonic out here in this forest?
Which forest?
I heard somebody, and I know it was somebody was...
You can shut up your goddamn pants. Exactly. Sorry, I've been quiet. Spent a while looking for our car keys only to realise they were right where I hung them up. Went past them several times. He man-looked. Just like Thingy from Haunted Finders looking for David. To a forest. Well, you can't just say this. You have to name it.
Shouting, screaming over this side. Something run past the back of the tent. So I've just took...
I love these ones. Because it's always like, oh, they were screaming and shouting or there's something ran past. And I'm like, yeah, the wildlife. You know how many, like, mating calls sound like a feminine scream, for lack of a better term? Like, you can't go paranormal investigate in the great outdoors and not know your wildlife. The outside is outside, making outside sounds. Exactly. Foxes sound like a woman screaming. Yeah. Oh no, there's not foxes in a forest, you know, where they live.
This picture here. Doesn't that look like somebody's running past? I'm not sleeping here tonight. I'm staying awake till morning. What the fuck?
Can we get to the point?
Right, welcome back to the I need to get the tent built. I seem to be off the trail quite a distance, so I shouldn't get spotted, because the trail is through there, just through that tree line there. Yeah, it's an interesting...
Yeah, because while camping in the UK, well, not Scotland, but the rest of the UK is illegal. Which is stupid, but here we are.
Spot. They're definitely doing something. And this is pretty much in the centre of where all the reports are. Hey, let's have a quick look over this side. Yeah, I think where I am over there is a better spot.
Have you ever heard a rabbit scream? That for sure sounds like a human scream. I have not. No, I don't think I have heard a rabbit scream. I mean, I probably have because I've grown up in the country, but I've never, like, knowingly heard a rabbit scream.
This is a little bit boggy. Yeah, he's sinking in this. Yeah, I don't want to be sinking. But I've got plenty of firewood. God knows what they're doing.
They're probably felling the trees so that the trees can have healthy regrowth. Okay, I don't know why that's baffling. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Good to know. Good to know.
I've only seen that one woman. Right, let's go back over. Let's get the tent up.
Yeah, get the tent up.
Let's get the jet boil out and get coffee, and then we'll talk about some of the ghost stories. Look at the sky. Okay, right.
But yeah, the ghost stories that we can't verify because he hasn't told us where the forest is. Yeah.
So that is everything out the bag. That's what I'm having.
Purple rain! Thank you. Thank you for the gift subs. New subs go! Yay! I didn't have anything planned for this subs go, to be quite honest. I need to add wax to the candle jar. Cancel! I'm such a bad streamer. No, maybe I buy a jug and we just make this candle. Or we make a different candle. We keep this jar going, we make a different candle. I don't know. Or we do a special stream. What do you guys want? Not angry, Lizzie. Hi, I'm at work so I can't stay, but I wanted to say hi to you and everyone. Hi, Kimberly. Yes, you go work. That is very important. But thank you for coming in and saying hi. I hope you're good. I hope work's not too busy. It's probably heaving at this time of year. I'm trying to figure out where it gets interesting. Oh, he's looking around a lot. Around, hit all the hauntings. There we go. See, if I energy, I'd love to do something like that. But my stupid ass body can't even handle doing the dishes these days. I want one. Jump scare. Add jump scare. Working on a fractured left ankle and standing all day really hurts. You should not be standing on a fractured ankle. Ah. As soon as I get home from work. Okay, Kimberly. I mean, if you want to watch, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to go back and watch my live streams. I know that you're behind on a lot of stuff, and you get upset about that. It's just us being chaotic as shit. You're not missing much. But no, anything that raises my heart rate even slightly, which includes, you know, scrubbing grease or whatever off of a baking tray, I'm in bed and pisses me off.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Whilst I'm drinking my coffee, let's discuss some of the hauntings. So, this place isn't...
You said you were going to do that, like back 10 minutes ago you said you were going to do that.
Unfamiliar to me, for a start. I camped here once before, but the place is huge. And I spent the night there and got some weird...
Where? Did you still haven't told us?
Weird stuff going on. But this side, this is more where the shadowy figures have been seen, a big ball of light, and something demonic is being heard, seen out here, and it's left people terrified to even walk through once it goes dark out. And not many people will camp out here in groups, let alone completely alone out here.
I'll do it alone. I would straight up do that alone. I was going to say something. Woods are inherently creepy. Where I grew up, the village where I grew up, there was like a path that led down from the church, and for some reason there were two really, really old, like rusted, like small kids chairs, like foldable kids chairs, just like grown into the undergrowth. And I hated walking past those chairs because I was a teenager and convinced that it was, I don't know, haunted or some shit. But it looked fucking creepy. So I was like, nah, not today, Satan. And yeah, they were just chairs in the grass. Most people just don't camp outside of campsites, apart from dedicated wild campers and teenagers getting drunk. Yes. Yep. Yeah, the only time I've wild camped is when we were having Xbox meetups and we were getting drunk under a bridge. We used to, I'm not going to say which one, but there's a bridge that goes over, it's like a bypass, but it's a bridge that goes over a river. And we used to camp underneath that bridge and just like get drunk and piss about all night and have like a barbecue and stuff. It was great. We also used to do, if we didn't go there was like this really, really long track. And people would like race up and down it on quad bikes. And there was like a little bump out, and we would camp in the bump out, and we would like light fires and stuff with like the fallen down trees. Wild camping is more fun than campsite camping. Campsite camping is very sort of uniform and it sucks the fun out of it. But with campsite camping, you have a toilet, which is always preferred. But I don't think my body could handle camping anymore. I had to go round. I can't handle getting cold because my bones turn into like metal shards. Or they don't, but it feels like that. Yesterday I had to go around the supermarkets wearing gloves, and it was still, the cold was still seeping through my gloves. Listen, I camp like an American. It involves air conditioning and bathrooms. So that's where glamping came from. Thank you, Vinny, for the bit. Parrot is Wolverine confirmed. Yeah. Yeah. You know those like hand bracelet things? They're like skeleton fingers. We're side questing. Skeleton hand bracelet? Maybe? Yeah, these things. I want these. I don't know why, other than the fact that they kind of look cool. And also, that is how my bones feel when I get cold. And I used that picture. I told that to a doctor. And they were like, what do you mean your bones feel like metal? So I literally pulled up a picture of this and went, that is how my bones feel. And she's like, oh, I kind of get it now. And I was like, yeah, it's not nice. But yeah, like vibes. Not that one necessarily. Probably more like, okay, this one. But they're cool. I don't know. I debated something like this as a tattoo. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Side questing. Ow, 7. But I am scared to tattoo my hands because ouch. Yes. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I only have 2 tattoos so far. I want more. I will probably get more. But I also need to like really decide what I want and what's a fad. Because if it's a fad, I'm gonna not want it after a couple of months. Like this one. I hate this tattoo here. I'm also not a fan of... Oh my god, I can't even turn my arm that way. Oh. I have better pictures than this wonky upside down thing that I'm doing now. I like it in the sense of it's my birth flower. More parallel, I didn't know about this. Lucky my worst to date was my back made my tattoo artist concerned. Yeah, it's my birth flower, my mum's birth flower, and also my siblings' birth flower. So like we're always together. And then it's got 3 dragonflies on it because dragonflies were my mum's thing. But it's like I knew it was going to be black and white, and that wasn't a problem. But it's like so black in place. Dude, hang on. Okay. It is so black in places. Like, all of that spindly flower up there is just, like, black. It's too shaded. And then it's kind of faded out now, but it's nearly a year old. But he didn't ask me about putting highlights in. Well, he did when he was like literally just about to do it. But the way he described it is like he was gonna like flick, and white hurts like a bitch. But he was gonna like flick it in, and he didn't. So I just got like these little dots of white in the petals, and I'm just like, why? I hate that. So, like, he did a good job, but there's certain design choices in that I just don't like. So I'm not gonna go back to him. Yeah, the top of your foot sounds really bad. No. I want, like, something that's been on my list for forever is, like, I want a paw print of tinsel. I want, like, her calico colours inside a paw print with like a T in it. But I need to find somebody that does colour for that, because apparently no one near me does colour. And also I want, like, the original Winnie the Pooh, like the A.A. Milne Winnie the Pooh, not the Disney one. But I don't know what I want him doing. So I also, what should be my priority tattoo is I want to get something for my kids. But I put that one off for so long because I don't know what to get, and it feels like probably the most important tattoo I will ever get. So it needs to be correct. And I don't know what to do to get it correct. I need to go get my arm finished next month. Oh, was that a 2-session one? I thought that was done. No, 3 left to colour in. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I considered getting, like, I'm a rarity that he stays. I'm uninked. Fredo is also uninked. He doesn't like needles, and he's also not a colouring book. But when they were bubbies, like, I nearly said his name then. My son had a lion toy. He still does. But he had a lion toy. And then my eldest daughter had a bunny rabbit, and my youngest daughter had a fox. Now, I don't know whether she actually grew up to like that fox, because I didn't get that opportunity to find out. But, like, her whole theme was foxes. So I thought about doing something with that, but then it's like, it's a fox, it's a bunny, that makes sense, and then there's just a lion. That's a bit out of left field. I don't know. And then I don't want to get their names because, especially my son's, because if he ever wanted to change his name, especially with the story of how he got his name, I would fully support that. And then I'm just in, like, a weird place where I have the wrong name on me. And then I thought about getting their birthdays, but then everybody does that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I want to be a bit more original than that. So it's like it's a whole thing. I have my son's initials, but they're kind of hidden in a design. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah. If you want parallel, my son is named after a dead guy that doesn't exist. So, my ex-husband faked being in the military. He was a sniper in the army, apparently. I was 14 and stupid. Ben, Jesus existed. I'm pretty sure we've proved that Jesus existed as, like, a person. I know that, really. No, so my ex-husband was a sniper in the army who watched all of his friends die and blah blah blah. And your ex sounds like a lovely guy. Oh, he's great. He's great. And he had a friend whose name I can't say, who was his spotter apparently, and he died. And I don't even know what to say at this point because it's so stupid. But when we were trying to name our son, he was like, I want to name him after my best friend, you know, that died. And I was like, yeah, that's really sweet. I don't hate the name, so let's do it. I know someone who was with a guy who pretended to be in the military too. What is it with dudes pretending to be in the military? And then I wanted to name his name is Zach. No. But my son's name or my ex's name? But no to both. But I wanted to name my son something cool, like not Malachi, but like something of that vibe, you know? But no. His name sounds like he should be 48 doing his taxes. I don't know. And yeah, my son's name was fairly unique. I love that. But yeah, I didn't find out until we broke up that he had been lying about the whole thing. And that the person who supposedly died never even existed. So now my son is, you know, named after my ex-husband's compulsive lies. And I don't like that. So eventually my son will find out that. If he wants to change it, I support that. If he wants to keep it and reclaim it, I also support that. My son's name is annoying little shit. I mean Noah. Oh, bless him. Oh my good lord. Yeah. Yes. And my daughter, her name, I'm not going to tell you what her name is, but it means Poppy, sticking with the military theme. So, and then my youngest daughter's name broke from the mold because we kind of ran out of military themed names by that point. Her name must be Para Junior. Yeah, so we have all my in-laws tried to get us to change my son's name before he was born. No. My family tried to get me to change both my daughters' names. But I like them, so no. Paraetta and Paraella. Paraella isn't that far off. One of them. She used to get called Zels. Because my son couldn't say her name, so it was shortened to Zels. As you know, they're both autistic, so they keep life exciting. That is one way to put it down. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And you do a good job. I love how we're like, yeah, we'll do live Wheel of Misfortune, so then we just sit here yapping like the whole time. Also, this headset is putting pressure on my ears. So my birth name is Devon. I did not know that. And my grandpa misheard my grandma and called me Devlin. the first half of my life. Oh, bless. I cannot say my birth name without dry heaving, so I'm not going to do that. Whenever I tell someone my birth name, I just sort of like gesture at Freddie and like, yeah, you say it. I'm not doing it. My birth name is Hannah, but I just prefer to go by Thorn. Yeah, Thorn's nice. I like Thorn. My birth name is just boring. Yeah, I remember you saying that it's a generic name. I forget no one knows my birth name. Surprise! The current para name is cool as hell, though. Yes, I do like para. The thing is, with my identity issues and also constantly going by an online name like para, is I don't really identify with my name anymore. So like whenever I use it, it just feels, I don't know, like it doesn't really fit anymore. But I am not changing it again. It can stay what it is. It's a lovely name. It's beautiful. Nobody can spell it. It's fine. Without giving my name, obviously, but my name is Russian, even though there's no connection to them. That is really interesting, Kiwi. My birth name, I think, is French, or has French origin. Not that there's any connection there. It's just my mum liked the name. I was nearly called Amelia. Amelia I might have kept. But I was telling my mum from the age of like 5 that I wanted to change my name. Although back then I wanted to change it to Cinderella, which I did not do. So, you know, my name choice did evolve with age. You already all know mine. It's Hebrew, even though I'm 100% English as far as I know. Yeah, but most names are rooted in like Latin or Hebrew or something. My name is so boring, it doesn't even have an origin. Oh, all names have an origin. You just have to look hard enough. Hannah has a Hebrew origin, but my mum chose it because she liked it. Yeah. My birth name has a similar meaning to the sound of my chosen name. The only person who still calls me my birth name is my mum. She refuses to accept me as Minnie. Well, then your mum sucks, to be perfectly honest. My dad kicked off about me changing my name because he gave me that name and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, I'm straight up not going to respond to my birth name. So you either call me the correct name or we don't talk. It's up to you. And I also said, if I was trans, you'd accept my name change. And he was like, you trying to tell me something? And I was like, nope, I was just using an analogy. This is no different. Obviously, no, that's not correct. It is very different to being trans, but the concept of changing your name because it no longer suits who you are is similar. So my older sibling changed their name, but before that, their first and second name were basically the same name accidentally. How do you accidentally do that? I tried to change the spelling of my birth name as a child, and my dad got mad. I am named after his grandmother, so he did not want me to change it. I can see that, but also a name is a gift, and gifts can be changed. Oh, it's itchy. Thorn is my preferred name because I'm a demigirl and I feel more comfortable with Thorn, and my family refused to call me it, unfortunately. Yeah, well, your family also sucks, Thorn. Because one was a Hebrew version of the other. Oh, that's interesting. I knew someone at uni, and he and his two brothers all had the same first name. They all had different middle names that they went by, though. Why would you do that? Is it just... Oh yeah, this is Daniel 1, this is Daniel 2, this is Daniel 3. Is that just so you can just shout Daniel and, you know, at least one of your kids will show up? It's so stupid. It's efficient, but it's stupid. I have no idea. He just said his parents were odd. His parents were definitely odd. Hey, Roxy, welcome in. How you doing? We are supposed to be looking at paranormal stuff, and we have just kind of been yapping. Yeah. Oh, it's the wife. It is the wife. Behave. Quick. No, we weren't doing anything bad. It's adorable. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Oh, this headset. I don't think the Christmas hat's helping, but I don't care. We're keeping the Christmas hat. Maybe we should get back to the video. It's been a long couple of weeks. I like the hat. It's a cute hat. It's got sparkles on it. But it's really itchy because of the fluff. Are you looking forward to the holidays? I bet the kids are looking forward to the holidays. Oh, they're being so cute. I'm so tempted to go steal a cat. I'm going to go steal a cat. Which one do you want? The white one or the black one? Either one's going to be very grumpy with me. Let's focus. The white one. Okay. You know what? I can't leave you up. No. No. I got both. I felt bad. I didn't want to leave either of them out. Hang on. I have a pore in my neck. We got kitties. We got kitties. And this one was causing absolute havoc in, I think it's my next video. I think the EVP video is the next one I've got coming out. I don't look mad yet. Yet. Oh, I've got to plop up my nose. Are we good? I'm surprised there wasn't... I thought there would be more protesting. I'm going to be real. Oh, you don't look happy. You look so grumpy. There we go. What about you? Do you look grumpy? Do you look grumpy? Do you look grumpy? Yes, lots of veriness. Look at the tummy floof. It's like so much floof. So much floof. Good. No, don't. Stop me. No. Okay. There we go. Dog has been fed, wrestled, medicated, and now is back in his cone of shame. Ooh, bless. I love the way she's just like phasing in and out of existence. Because of the green screen effect. Oh, you want head strokes? Okay. She bapped my hand so I would give her head strokes. Invisicat, yes. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Enjoy your luck, Kiwi. Just about to say she looks like a dimensional shifter. Yeah. Oh, we're tipping. No, don't tip. You know I can't hold my arm up for very long, puppy. If you want the strokes, you're going to have to come here. There's a side quest. Okay. Damn, 4 side quests. PR has popularised the word floof. It is floof, though. Fliffaloof.
So, that's why I'm here. Have this coffee. I'm gonna get a fire going. But whilst I'm drinking this, shall we have a little cheeky?
Is a fire near what I can only assume is a road from the noise a good idea? Surely that's going to get you spotted. Like, I don't know how close that road is, so maybe it's fine. But I don't know.
Spirit Talker session. Right, let's have a quick session with the Spirit Talker. Let's ask some unusual questions. So let's start off with, is there something demonic out here in this forest?
What a starter question.
And if there is, why? People have been left scared, not willing to come through this forest due to
1870.
1870. That's an interesting year, isn't it? 1870. Did something happen out here in 1870?
Probably. We're going to say night-night. See you soon. Night-night, Roxy. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Real special as your favourite YouTuber. Rest well. And you too, Dan. Yeah, no, lots of things probably happened in the 1870s. I don't know why I get so baffled by some of this stuff. But like, it's a rural place. It's probably the land of some lord or whatever. And yeah, random shit happened out in the countryside all the time.
Can you come forward, tell me who you are? That's just the wind. Are you a demon? I swear to God, I just heard talking again.
Yeah. Auditory pareidolia. Little animal noises are going to sound like that. Also, it could just straight up be talking because other people are around, or crows are capable of speech just like parrots are. So, it does sound like more robotic. It is kind of more uncanny valley kind of talking, but still talking nonetheless. Snack time. The Franco-Prussian War happened in the 1870s. Cool. I don't know where that happened, but cool.
Hello? $1870, that's the only thing that's come through.
Mostly in France and Russia. I don't think it's applicable here then. I'm just saying because you said a lot of stuff probably happened in the 1870s. Well, yeah. Prussia. Yeah, it's Prussia, it's not Russia. I was just say something else. Oh yeah, if the worst a demon can do is just say words through like spirit talker. Oh no. Or like manifest as a figure or something. It's just like, okay. And am I supposed to be scared right now? Russia used to be an independent nation, but now it's part of Germany. Cool. You know, when Ben's here, we always learn something.
Right. Give it a little go. And that's the only thing so far. So I'm going to go finish my coffee, get a fire going, and then we'll jump in and we'll start doing some more calling out. And we'll go for a walk around the perimeter, just the area here.
Oh, ads. Look at the kitty!
Someone here?
We didn't need to see him light a fire. Like, I think we would have survived without that.
Look how dark it is.
Great view.
That's burning away nicely now. If there's someone out here, if you want to show yourself, feel free. Come over here to where the fire is. If you can see it.
Fucking asshole! You know what? You didn't warn me. Don't aeroplane ears. You're not the one that got scared. Imagine if some maniac with a weapon jumped out. I think if some maniac with a weapon jumped out, we probably wouldn't be watching the video. What, Carter? Why are you aeroplane ears?
They're coming into land.
She's coming into land.
Well, the last brain cell is.
What's the matter, baby? You know, I'm not stopping you from moving. If you would like to leave, you can leave. He's like, why not airplane ears? She does airplane ears when she's not happy. And like, I've moved my arm now, and she's still not moving. So, I think she's fine here. Steady in the kitchen. In the kitchen. Are you good? Oh, you're such a baby. Oh, the way she just reached out for you.
Yes.
Daddy's girl. Anyway.
Come and speak to me. Come and tell me who.
What, puppy?
I was just saying, she joined the family. She's got a lazy eye like the rest of us.
Look at her foot right now. It's like, look at that. Look at this. What are you doing? This is a back foot. I'm going to my mum's boss's Christmas party. Hope the rest of your stream goes well. Thank you, Vinny. I hope the party goes good. If you're eye twitching at alcohol, that is not good. Paint stripper. What is it? I can't drink it out of the bottle on a fucking live stream. No. Also not doing that on a live stream. Wrong platform. Okay, we've just got Kari with her back leg hanging out, but...
Who you are.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I've literally just been feeding the fire for about an hour and a half now. So once this goes out, I do think I'll use the last little bit and I'm going to try and get my head down for a bit because it has just gone midnight.
Okay, honestly, dude, you have not done anything. This is like a camping vlog. Wrong platform, eyes. Yes. For what he suggested, wrong platform. What was it again?
Cherry and vanilla rum. Grabby hand.
Grabby hand, yes. Mm-hmm.
What?
Fucking hell.
That's weak.
How much did you put in there?
Huh?
Like 45% of the...
5%?
45%?
30.
Not 30.
Here it is.
Not where you're pointing, it's not.
Half glass is about there.
No, it's not.
Here it is. That's about 30. It's not nearly half and half. Trust me. Look, that's how much left the bottle. And that's how much left the bottle.
Okay.
It's not even,
Like 40, 45%. No, 40%.
30. 37.
It's not 30, 70. Oh, very uncouth. Well. Parallel? No. But yeah, this is basically just a camping vlog with like, ooh, ghosts. Currently.
In from the tree.
Ads.
If if you found out we weren't alone?
Not too sure what it is.
What is?
Bottle. The bottle, look at it. I want to find out. Camping out here, do you? Do you want me to come over to you? Like somebody...
Yes, over here.
Yes, over here.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Do you want me to come over to you? You don't mind me camping out here, do you? I want to find out what that bottle is actually. Well, a bottle. I say it's a bottle. Look at it. You might be able to see it on the camera. It does look like a bottle hanging from the tree. Not too sure what it is. Is that a ribbon? It's like a ribbon, doesn't it?
It's gone from a bottle to a ribbon.
It's not weird at all.
My remains.
Your remains.
This is making me think of Blair Witch. Yeah, it's just spooky forest stuff. You just need like the little totem piles now. But in Blair Witch, they had actual supernatural stuff and not a phone app. What did you do?
On her head and shit like
The drumstick on her head. Oh, she finished her dinner then?
Yeah, Umbra tried stealing it and I shoot her away.
Yeah, Umbra tried to steal her dinner a couple of times and I had to call her out on it.
Umbra, if you want drumstick, there's another one in there.
Umbra won't get it herself. And Umbra also won't play while she's being observed. Yeah, whenever Umbra's playing, you have to like watch her out the corner of your eye because the second she sees you looking at her, she'll just stop playing. It's like the same with Akari. Akari will be like having cuddles or whatever. And the second she sees you looking at her, she's like, I didn't have cuddles. I don't know. I never, what's a cuddle? Never heard of such a thing. It's so funny. Imagine if she was like, I know they're watching me. I think she does. I don't know where Umbra's gone now.
Umbra?
Yeah.
Unbox it.
Is she behind the box? Okay. Oh, itchy hat.
Were you buried out here in 1870? How odd is that?
What is it?
Oh, you can see that. Put a bit of light on it. That's something of like a balloon.
Yeah. Oh my god, for literally years, when either of us walked in on Benji hanging out with Ralph, he'd run away in embarrassment, like, ew, I'm not hanging out with Ralph. That's what Kari does, basically. It's so funny. It's like Freddie has to text me pictures of him cuddling Kari, because like if I walk up to the bedroom or whatever where they're cuddling and I see them, she will run away. And it's like one time, her and Umbra are typically never far away from each other. They're always like on different sides of the bed or whatever. One time they were actually cuddling and okay, I thought Akari was trying to lick Umbra's, like there's no food on it, it's just like leftovers, but I don't like Akari licking Umbra's bowl, and I don't like Umbra licking Akari's bowl because we're trying to your own bowl. So I was just making sure that that wasn't happening. Yeah, they were literally cuddling, and I didn't know they were in the bedroom. So I just walked in, and Akari's literally shattered. I did clip you getting scared. No, thank you. I need to go back and grab the other one from the other day, but I will get that one as well. Yeah, Akari's literally like shat it, like, you know when cats do that first sticks up, jump up thing. She like did that, completely overreacted and like scattered out of the room, and then laid down like cuddles. I wasn't cuddling Umbra, like never. I was like, what are you doing? And Umbra's just like, well, what just happened? She's so weird. Bubby, since you're still in the kitchen, can you get me some more squash, please?
Squash.
Actual squash, please. I might join you after. As my drink gets laced.
Is there someone there? Yeah, look at that. There's a balloon in the fucking tree. I don't want to go too far and leave camp.
Yeah, don't leave a fire on its own. Thank you.
Are you leading me over here? Come on, come and speak to me. Come and tell me your name.
I don't want to leave the fire. Continues to walk away from the fire. That seems safe.
Can't even see camp anymore.
Army.
Army? Yeah, look, there's a balloon up there. Ha!
Fire safety is clearly not a priority. It really isn't, is it? So, I shouldn't walk too far away from camp in case, you know, because I have a fire. And now he can't even see camp because he's like, ooh, balloon in the tree. Like, yes, it's a balloon in the tree. It is kind of cool, but fire, literal fire, like priorities.
Yeah, look at that. In the middle of the woods.
Yes, that's how helium works. It would just, some kids let it go, and eventually it's just started deflating and it's fallen into a tree. Like, that's how balloons work.
Fuck off.
What?
Is someone there?
Yeah, an animal.
Right. Granted. We're in the middle of the woods.
Tradition.
At least he acknowledges it. Unlike haunted finders that were like, no, that's definitely a ghost. You know what? I don't mind him so far. Like, it's complete bollocks, right? But I don't actually mind this. My biggest problem with him so far has been that he's left the fire.
But I thought I seen the outline of somebody stood watching what I was doing. It could have just been a tree and the trick of my eye.
Probably was that.
But then when your heart skips a beat.
Yes.
Tradition. Walked a little bit further than what I wanted to, you know.
We'll go back.
This is where I am now.
Albion Online is a sandbox MMORPG in which you write your own story.
Good thing is I've got that there, so I know camp is over that way. Okay, I'm going to go back to where I'm staying for the night. If you want to come and speak to me, feel free. I'll be here all night till morning. Right, I just got a weird ringing in my ears. That was strange. It was just
also
like a ding.
normal. Happens all the
The
time.
lady screams at night.
There's been stuff like that heard out here. Well, I've heard stories. That's why it's got...
And as we have learnt, they are bunny rabbits and foxes.
It's nicknamed Wailing Woods because people have heard screaming out here.
I get tinnitus all the time. Yeah, same. All the noises can be explained with one word. Animals. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh no, weird noises coming from the woods. It couldn't be the animals doing animal things in the place where animals live. It's like, as a species, we are so distinct from nature now. We are so far removed that it's like, but not for everybody, obviously, but for like a lot of people, the concept of it being an animal is just like not even on their radar because, like, why would it be? Why would it be an animal in the forest? It's obviously a scary person because of all those crap horror movies they've watched. Reminds me of the one where you were like, oh no, an owl, how spooky. Yes, exactly. If you want like proper outdoor sarcasm, go watch my Haunted Finders video. Because there was a lot of that in there, and that's also part of the reason why I wanted to do this one and not the one that we randomly generated.
Can you do that for me? Come and scream with all your might. Let me hear you. What the hell is going on over there? Look at this. I do have a sneaky suspicion there's people coming out here, like cleaning the place up. Look at that. That's different, isn't it? Jesus Christ, that's solid. Can't even move it.
I wouldn't want to.
It's rock hard, that.
Sacred ground.
Imagine that falling. Oh, of course it said sacred ground next to the weird tree thing. But I wouldn't touch that log, to be honest. You wouldn't want that falling in the wrong way. Could you imagine that landing on your leg or your foot or something and you're out there in the middle of nowhere with a fire that you've walked away from that may or may not go out of control and you're on your own? Like, nah, I'm not tempting fate. I'm good.
Sacred ground. Right, do you know what my only concern?
You are scared.
I'm not scared. But my only concern, you are scared. So
did hear something.
Is look at all the wood. It's all been chopped down into perfect sections. Even where I'm camping, there's a makeshift like table there. It could be people working for the council or a private organisation. But what happens if it was like I don't know, hermits or something? Is it hermits? I think I'm saying it right. People who come into the woods and live.
I mean, it could be. It's far more likely to be just forest preservation. I don't think tree people or like that sort of thing is as common in the UK. I'm sure it happens, but it's not as common in the UK because we don't have as much large, dense forestry. We do have some, but not as much as like America and Canada, where you can just like walk into the woods and just never be seen again, whether you want to or not. We don't have like, as far as I'm aware, we don't have the same sort of like wild communities that you get like out in Alaska, and I'm sure like other places like the national parks and stuff like that. That is also probably, it's also partly to do with the fact that wild camping, at least in most of the UK, not in Scotland, it is illegal. I'm not sure about Ireland, but it's legal in Scotland. It's not legal in England, and I don't think it's legal in Wales. So that also has another factor in it. You can't just go live in the forest, because if you're caught on private property, you're gonna get arrested at best. I'm not messing with a farmer, you know.
And they're watching me now, trying to figure me out to see if I want to join them. Do you know what? Doing it again to myself.
Yeah, not that close to a road, my guy. Like, it's fun to think about, kinda, in a morbid way, but not that close to a road.
I'm just literally scared and shit out myself.
Farmers will just shoot some dickhead who tries to camp on their property. Yeah, exactly, they will. And, like, it takes so much to get a gun license in this country. But you know, farmers have one, you know. They'll shoot a fox, they'll shoot a badger. Actually, they can't shoot a badger, badgers are protected. They probably do, but they shouldn't. You know, they'll shoot anything that threatens their livestock or chickens or whatever. And they would probably shoot a human. Hopefully not fatally, but, you know, like at least in the leg or something. And then call the police. So, nah, I'm not messing with a farmer.
Right, back at camp anyway. But that is strange.
Is this a ritual?
Is this a ritual? No, there's no ritual going on here. I'm just somebody who enjoys camping, coming out to locations that have been said to be haunted, just like this one, and staying the night to see if anybody wants to come forward, come and speak to me. So there's no rituals going on. Strange, wasn't it? Right.
It just spits out stuff like that all the time, to be honest. Why is he speaking to the box like he's speaking to an old person needing reassurance? Maybe they are an old person needing reassurance. You know, you don't know what ghost you're talking to. No, love. There's no ritual here. We're just camping. Don't you worry. Let's get you a nice cup of tea. Exactly. Exactly. The spirit's like, what a load of bullshit. Also that. I don't mind him. Do you enjoy haunted camping? If so, consider subscribing as I upload new haunted locations every Wednesday night. Aww. He doesn't... Into this haunted forest. I mean, he's not outright saying it's real. He's also not saying it's not real. Oh, a doll head on a stick. That's always nice. Welcome to Moxley's Paranormal World. Join me as I explore and investigate the most haunted locations in the UK. On this channel, I document haunted... Why is this written... This is half written in title font and half written normally. Why? On this channel, I document haunted and abandoned places and go ghost hunting. Everything from derelict haunted houses, mansions, and anywhere that is said to be abandoned and haunted, including wild camping, haunted camping in the UK's most haunted forests and woodlands. Join me as I venture into the world of the paranormal and find out who or what is haunting these places. Subscribe to follow my journey into the paranormal world and the unknown. Okay, so he is kind of leaning more on it being real. I'm not that much of a fan of that. I mean, I would rather go haunted camping than regular camping. Same. Like, I would go camping in a location that is supposedly haunted. Just throw a word supposedly in here somewhere and then we're cool, you know? Oh, he does like his camping, bless him. But no, he's not that bad, to be honest. Right. It's just past 11. Do we want to do another one? Do we want to just natter for a bit? I don't know why I said natter. And chat for a bit and like wind down. What are we feeling? He just wants more views on his camping vlogs, bless him. Yeah, that's basically it. That's the vibe I get. And like, if he just had like the word supposedly, like supposedly haunted or apparently haunted or something like that in his description or whatever, no issue. Because you're not saying it is haunted. You're just like, it's just more like, oh, it could be, it might not be. Let's just play around with an app while we're camping and scare myself. And that's adorable. Have a look at his comments. Roxy, same here. Falling down 2 flights of stairs, landing on my back, and fractured my left ankle and working. Plus, I have a lower respiratory infection. Oh, I love your healthcare system in the US. It's having to work on a fractured ankle and with an infection. It's just great healthcare. Yeah, do you enjoy this type of camping video? If so, leave a like and comment on my mishap. I think we missed that. I'm not going to go find it, to be honest. Okay, now it's a slow-mo. I kind of want to find it.
My name is Alexander Bondar, and I'm the VP of SEO and Content at TradingView. Today...
What the fuck? Alright, can we zoom in? Look at that. I will put it up on screen so you can have a proper zoom yourself.
It's an imp. Look at it. Like a weird arm thing, head, weird imp ears, body. Oh, I love pareidolia. It's great. I'm pretty sure it's just a reflection of the fire.
We're gonna have to go and have a look, aren't we? I'm not sleeping here tonight. I'm staying awake till morning. I'm looking for other torchlights. Other torchlights. Other torchlights. Other torchlights. What the fuck? Did you hear that moan?
Owl.
Did you hear that moan?
Owl.
There's something here.
An owl.
I can feel it.
No, you can feel your nervous system overreacting because it senses a threat. There is nothing there other than the owl we just heard going woo, and your own imagination. So, can we not? It really annoys me when people don't even have a even base understanding of how your nervous system works. And I get it, it's not something that's taught to most people. Ow, 8. It's not something that's taught to most people. So, like, I get that, but at the same time, our nervous systems are wired for when we were hunting and foraging and all that sort of stuff. It's not designed for the 9 to 5 in the office in the city. So anytime something goes bump in the night, your brain is like, oh my fucking god, we are about to be eaten by a bear. And it just completely overreacts. And that's all he's experiencing.
This is not normal. This is... What the fuck is that? That's the second time I heard that. That is the second time I heard like somebody was moaning in the picture. How mad's that? Right, I'm going to go and have a look at this picture. I'm going to try and see if I've got anything on my phone where I can enhance the colours and stuff, because I want to know what the hell that is. And then I heard something where I took the picture.
Be wary of her. Run now.
Run now. Right, so I'm literally just getting out of the tent. I heard somebody, and I know it was somebody. Somebody was shouting, screaming over this side. All I was doing, I was just playing with the spirit talker in the tent. It's going on 5 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know why there would be anybody out here now. 6. Be wary of her. I didn't hear that one. Run now. 6.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be... No, I don't think it's obvious where his mishap was, and we're not going to find it unless I watch the whole thing, and I'm not doing that. So yeah, just normal animal stuff, to be honest. I think it is just he wants more views on his camping vlogs. Which is adorable. Like, he just likes a bit of urbex exploring. Not what I wanted. Yeah, he likes a bit of urbex. Or what's the opposite of urbex if you're in the woods? He just likes exploring from the looks of things. Yeah, theatre. Somewhere that's underground. Pendle Witch House is cool. We don't have a conjuring house, but fine. Yeah, abandoned houses. I recognise some of these. Yeah, and then a lot of... Well, he took a break camping around here. Ben, you said Blair Witch. Literally put the little Blair Witch symbol in the thumbnail. That's cool. Yeah, no, he just likes a bit of exploring. Amazing, yes. No, yeah, I don't know. I didn't mind him. It's like, there's a couple I don't mind because they're just sort of dicking around. And it's more light-hearted and playful, like Midwest Ghost Hunter's another one. Like, I know we looked at him together. He's straight up faking it, always has been. But it's more light-hearted, and I think it also makes a difference how these channels react. So, like, I know Moxley and Midwest went and actively supported Beardo during the whole copyright thing. But also, they've never had an issue with debunkers being like, oh, you're fake. And they're like, ha. And they don't really care. And that's the way to be. Like, for them, it's a bit of fun. And they're not hitting back with, like, fake copyright bullshit or, like, putting out hate videos and all the rest of it. Because, like, there's no other way to say that you're reputable with your ghost hunting and all the rest of it by trying to squash any form of criticism. Wouldn't be anything like that. If anything, I just think that confirms that you're fake if you're just, like, mouthing off. Because if you had nothing to hide, why would you try and hide it? You know? If you weren't faking anything, then why wouldn't you just release the raw footage? Yeah, I don't think I have the brain power for another one. The investigator doth protest too much. Exactly. Exactly. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight. We got busy and that was fun. Yeah, we had some new faces in here as well tonight. And we had some action over on YouTube, so that was cool. We got busy. No, Ben, we did not get busy like that. No. So I am gonna say goodbye on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out on YouTube, either now or in the future. Live chat replay should be on, but don't forget that my link tree is at the top if you want access to my Discord, my socials. I've also put my research links on there now for any of the videos that have already come out. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay. That's YouTube done. Thank you for the